Right, so in this video we want to draw the graph of the polynomial function that we've got on the screen. And so we start with the end behavior of the function. And so we've got a leading coefficient of -1. And we've got one factor of x here. And then we've got two of these factors and two more of these factors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factors total, which means we're going to have 5 factors of x. So we've got degree 5. And so when we've got a negative leading coefficient and an odd degree, end behavior is going to look like that. Since this polynomial is already factored, we can find the zeros relatively easily. If we set this factor equal to 0, we're going to get 0. If we set this factor equal to 0, we get 1. And if we set this factor equal to 0, we get -4. And then the multiplicities come simply from these exponents. So the multiplicity here is 1, here is 2, here is 2. So 1, 1, 2, 2. And those are the multiplicities. And so with that, we should be able to get a pretty good sketch of the function if I really kind of focus in on my zeros. I've got zeros at -4, 0, and 1. And so going from left to right, I start with my left end behavior, which is pointing upward. I'm going to come down and hit this first 0 that's got an even multiplicity, so I have to bounce off and turn around. And again, we don't know exactly what the polynomial does, but at some point it's got to come back and hit this next 0, and that 0 has an odd multiplicity. So we cross on through the x-axis and come down a little ways, and at some point the polynomial's got to turn around and hit that last 0 that once again has an even multiplicity. So let's see, I need to come in a little steeper here so that we can hit this 0, bounce off and turn around, and there's no other zeros to hit, so that matches that our right end behavior is pointing downward. And that's all. That gives us a possible graph for that polynomial function.